Squadcast TV, you know what's going down. I got my man Half Italian Springz TV in the building. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow my guys. There's the Cash App if you want to donate. We definitely appreciate all the subscribers, all the supporters. We do this because we love battle rap and we do this for y'all. Yo, it's a lot of dope. It's a couple dope cars that just dropped. You know what I'm saying? And definitely got to talk about it, man, because a couple of these things definitely caught my eye. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring this joint up first. You know what I'm
I
saying?
sent you a few, man.
Yeah, it was a couple. It was some I was able to grab, and it was some I wasn't able to pause if needed. But yo, shout out to Manslaughter Battle League. You know what I'm saying? Who I'm definitely affiliated and associated with. The Guillotine 3 is going down May 25th in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. It basically looks like you got Manslaughter versus New Jersey. Almost. I said almost, because Mikey D ain't from New Jersey and Mr. Mills ain't from New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? But you
It's
get
almost
kind of
Jersey,
see it.
Minnesota.
Jersey, Minnesota. You feel me? For sure. You got Arsenal the Rebel versus Infrared the General. Shout out to my bro Infrared the General. He's over there doing his thing at RBE. You know what I'm saying? Shotgun Shug versus Solid Lucci. If y'all not in tune with Solid Lucci, he did battle T-Top. You know what I'm saying? New Jersey, and he got songs with Geechee too, by the way. New Jersey Twerk versus Sassy. O-Red versus my bro Wilson Fisk. Home See the God versus Nonchalant John. That's my bro. He's definitely doing his thing over at RBE as well. Dre Dennis versus Merlot 100. Shout out to TOS Battle League over in Chicago. That's where Merlot from. Mr. Mills versus Money Mitch, and Mikey D versus Young Buddha. Shout out to my bro Young Buddha, definitely doing his thing. It's nice to see my man Buddha coming back. I haven't seen him battle since me and him battled. That was a dope battle. You know, that was been some a little time too.
Yeah, that was a while.
That was a while. You know what I'm saying? And for the people, I was approached to be on this card.
My Lord.
Me and Maniac. Shout out my bro Maniac.
Shout out to my
now, I don't know his reasoning for. Well, I'm pretty sure I know now because we're on the same card. But when I was presented the opportunity to be on this card, I had already accepted and had the Don Marino battle in the works. And it's the week before this battle, May 17th and then May 25th. So you're talking a week pretty much exactly for like a turnaround for me to participate on this card if I wanted to do something like that, which I wouldn't do because I wouldn't feel comfortable about doing some shit like that. I wouldn't be, prepared like I would want to. My opponent would have been Dre Dennis. I would have had Dre Dennis. And I'm not sure if Merlot would have had somebody else or if he would have been on the card. Shout out Merlot 100.
Shout out Merlot.
Shout out to Smurf, Manslaughter, and Infrared General and everybody putting this card together. Shout out Arsenal and New Jersey, because they doing the UW tryouts as well. That same
in Minnesota, I mean.
In Minnesota, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a good look for battle rap. That's a good look for the Midwest. Obviously Arsenal is trying to scout new talent for the new UW that he's brought back. He's trying to get going. He's trying to get some homegrown talent, you know what I'm saying? Not just have imported names coming in on the platform, definitely a good opportunity. Definitely depending on what, you know what I'm saying. I might have to come in the building. I might be in the building. Might be in the building.
Might be there.
Oh, I went to the Black Ice Cartel joint. That was a lot further drive than this would be for me. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta see what the finances are looking like. Well,
that's all it is.
Might be in the building. Great opportunity to get some interviews. You know what I'm saying? Network, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Smurf. Shout out the bro.
Infrared battled Don Marino, right?
Yeah, I was on that card, by the way.
Right, right. I
I was in
definitely
the
got
building when
infrared.
Infrared battled Don Marino on that one rounder.
That was my first time watching infrared, and I became a fan right immediately, bro. Like
Okay,
no Diddy, nothing like that.
no
But
Diddy.
man,
I
I got him over ours, bro.
I've seen Infrared for a while now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Um, when I was first coming into this shit, and I used to always see Manslaughter and hear about Manslaughter, like they had the top killers over there and shit, and they was getting names and shit over there. So when I'm first coming in, you know what I'm saying, Manslaughter was definitely a platform I always wanted to rap on. You know what I'm saying? So to be associated with them and be able to call Manslaughter, one of my home leagues is dope. But to see Smurf and the team, you know what I'm saying, be able to put a card together this magnitude
Man,
with all these names, bro. I mean, you got Suge, you got Twerk, you got Old Red, you got Holmesy. I mean, god damn, bro, this
great.
card is fucking fire, bro. I mean, that's
Can I
why,
go
you know what I'm
through
saying, it's $40 pre-sale tickets, 50 at the door. You know what I'm saying?
them?
I don't know if there's gonna be
That's not a
pay-per-view or
bad price.
anything, but man,
That's not a bad price for who you got on the card,
this
bro.
is definitely not a bad price, bro. Like, this is definitely worth pulling. If y'all in the Midwest, close to Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, which is nothing but like a suburb of Minneapolis, you know what I'm saying? They're all like 15, 20 minutes away from each other. You can be on a freeway in St. Paul, and then next thing you know, you in Minneapolis or Brooklyn Park or Egan or
Right.
some shit like that. You can be all over the place. Let you know how many times I've been there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, man, I like this card, man. I'm not gonna do predictions right now because we still got some time. I'm gonna touch back on this card and really go in depth.
Hey, I got some picks, man. I want to hear them.
You know what I'm saying, and really go in depth.
Okay.
But I really like this card. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? I
stay
really
tuned for our
like this
predictions,
card.
man. Stay tuned for our predictions. Shout out to Manslaughter Battle League.
Yeah.
Big condolences to
Oh
T
yeah,
Reese
yeah,
and his
yeah, yeah,
family.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know they're about
Yeah.
to put on a show for this one.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I'm glad you
yeah,
said that. Condolences to the bro, T Reese, fallen brother in the battle rap community.
yes, sir.
A victim of gun violence, while trying to do his job. And we definitely want to send the condolences out to his family
Yep,
and everybody who knew him or knows him. Just try to think about the good memories we had with our brother, and you know what I'm saying, just know that he's watching over us, man.
for real, for real.
Dead ass serious, man. Shit's crazy. But shout out Manslaughter, shout out Smurf, man. I love that card, man.
Shout out
Another
Smurf. Man.
another dope card. Let me go ahead and get this
Shout
joint
out
up.
Smurf, dog.
Hey. Oh, where's the okay, there we go. This card, it really don't look it on paper, it never really looks bad. Shout out URL. Shout
Oh,
out my man Springz on the images.
what?
Huh?
What we
Shout out my
do?
man Springz, man of many talents. You hear me?
Let's
Huh?
go.
URL presents Civil War 5. Civil War 5. We got Franchise versus Hansel, Jack Boy, Maine versus Klutz,
Mm.
Danny Myers versus Authentic,
Mm-hmm.
Saflair Soul versus Kid Slade. Oh my God. And the main event, you got Arsenal versus Coffee Brown, the
Man,
only female on the card.
remember that.
Remember that. Yo, this is a fire card, man, on paper. On paper. Because we know how, Uncle Smack, hey,
Hey, bro.
you know,
This
you
can't
know,
be.
you know, you know that event Smack Volume 11 was definitely not it, bro.
We know the breaks can't be that long either. Not for this card.
Bro, you got 5 battles.
That's it.
It shouldn't take 8 hours for this
Come
event for
on,
5
man.
battles, man. Come on, man.
Have an after party or whatever. Do y'all thing, but
Yeah.
Hansel and franchise is crazy. After
Especially after
franchise,
franchises battling units
Eunice.
on the riot.
All right. And Eunice and Hansel probably had reminded me back
Mm-hmm.
to the old Rum Nitty versus Av days. Like, they, man, this is a crazy card.
This a the look,
Jack Boy's back.
we haven't seen Jack Boy Maine in a minute. You know, Klutz is starting to level up, you know what I'm
Level
saying?
up, he is. Level up, he is.
Uh Danny Myers versus Authentic. Now that's kind of different because you know, Authentic talk that street shit. You know what I'm saying? Going
Danny
up
gonna
against the
have to
bar
adapt.
god.
Yep. When
Uh
is this card?
I don't think I don't think I have the date on here.
I don't either. So that's a
That's all right. We'll in the next show we'll definitely let y'all know when it is.
because that
But right
matters
now
if
it says it's a private event. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
Uh, but so far, you know, I do like the matchups. I think you do got some hungry people on here that traditionally wouldn't choke or not choke. I mean, Arsenal has fuck ups. I know Coffee has hers, but and Danny had his one choke, I believe, or you know, fuck up or
mhm.
whatever, versus Real Sick.
Damn.
But everybody else raps.
Arsenal always iffy.
Yeah, that's why I said
Um,
him, Coffee, and Danny.
yeah. Um,
But so Flair Soul and Kid Slade is gonna be a good one too. That might be battle of the night.
nah,
That
I'm gonna
might
go
be
with
battle of the
franchise
night.
and Hansel.
Franchise and Hansel.
That's mine.
I'm not gonna sleep on Jack Boy Man and Klutz neither. I'm being
I
real.
feel like I've seen Jack Boy tap out pause if needed, and I like what Clutch is doing now.
Yeah.
If I like what Clutch is doing now, but it just depends if Arsenal's taking this Minnesota battle like a week on after and then hitting Coffee. Like,
Yeah.
you can't play with Coffee, bro. And Coffee, look, you beat Arsenal. When you beat Arsenal, I guess you get Wody. So, so hey,
here, here he go.
here we
Here he
go.
go with this
And she's main
bullshit.
eventing. And she's main eventing.
Yeah, she main eventing. She definitely main eventing.
I think
But
Smack.
definitely going up against King Disrespectful.
Right, that's what I thought with Hustle
Ars gonna
though.
say some wild shit.
I thought he said that to Hustle too. I thought he'd get disrespectful with Hustle, but Smack,
I
I
mean,
see what you're doing though. I see the
I
budget's
did
not.
think so. I did think that too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Smack, I see the budget, sir. I see where the budget's at right now.
Where's the
Uh,
budget at?
it's not there. It's not. And I see why it's a civil war, sir.
He said it's not there.
Nah, it's not there. Not with these names, nah.
I think this card might turn out actually pretty decent with these lower tier names, bro. These
Right,
guys is more hungry, bro.
right.
I'm telling
It's
you.
just there ain't no Tay Rock on there, huh?
Nope.
Tay Rock gets to
No Tay
be
Rock.
drunk in the crowd. That's what we're doing.
Nah, he gonna be on this, you know, he gonna be right there standing next to Smack.
Hey, Coffee,
Lit.
step outside with Jazz though, huh?
Mmm.
Hmm? Come outside.
Mmm.
Jazz don't like that you're number two, huh?
Hey, they was going back and forth too. I ain't gonna
It
lie. I
need to
should have brought this
happen.
shit up earlier.
It need to happen.
Yeah, it definitely needs to happen. But shout out to URL Civil War. We definitely will give y'all the date when that goes down. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a goodie for sure.
Yes.
This next card is actually pretty fire too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me
Yeah.
go ahead and get this John pulled up. Shout out to my man Springz on the visuals once again. once again, man of many trades.
We
Shout out
try,
to
man.
OSBL Resurgence. Shout out to Kels. OSBL Resurgence, the fall off. They got ORED versus SBE Smoke. XL versus Dret One. This is Black Ab or Black AB versus Kid Cash. And then you got Sinatra versus Kotd Poet. And then you got a nice little undercard, at the bottom of that joint as
Okay.
well. Pause if needed. This is going out April 13th. Tickets is $20, $30 at the door, hosted by Free Murder. And this is going down
Oh,
in the DMV area. Shout out to Fort Washington, Maryland. This is where it's going down.
okay. All red. Finally back at the top. I see.
Red making his rounds. Evidently, he's going from Minneapolis, and he's hitting this one up in Maryland first, right? And then he's going to be in Minneapolis the next month. You know what I'm saying? May.
I like that.
So
I like Kid Cash,
Red's
bro.
outside.
I like Kid Cash.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Kid Cash battle a few times. Kai the Poet, I heard about him, but I have not been familiar with him.
Yeah.
So, but I've heard great things. So
Yeah.
this is a good card.
I think this is a good card. I
See a
don't
dub at the
see
door
anything about a possible pay-per-view or anything like that. I don't even think that she would, I don't know if the names that's on here hold enough weight for a pay-per-view,
for a rap gig.
but
Nah,
but for something to go check out and have a good time and see some
especially
competitive
yeah,
battle rap, hell yeah, I fucks with this.
especially if you're in the vicinity. Like if you're around there,
Yeah.
like definitely go. This could be a little even date. You could take a girl out on a date for this.
Yeah.
Like
Especially if she's in tune with what's going on.
right, you know what I'm saying? This is a little date you can take her out to. This is definitely dope.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yo, speaking of OSBL,
Uh huh.
you see them talking about the trenches versus not OSBL, but sorry about that. Did you see the trenches versus the bricks?
Man,
It's
I saw
heating
your
up, ladies
man
and gentlemen.
ARP and Easy was going.
What?
Were they talking to each other?
Nasty.
Who do you
Work.
have though?
Man, like I'm on Twitter. I'm seeing things, right?
Okay.
I'm seeing the bricks starting a campaign. All right.
Oh man.
I've been in a couple spaces. Huh? I ain't no
Yep.
space cadet, but I've been in a couple spaces.
Oh, I'm a cadetti.
I'm listening to things, and they definitely want war with the trenches. And the campaign I've been seeing talking about these trenches bulls views ain't up, huh?
They
Talking
said
about who are these dudes? They numbers ain't matching they energy.
right.
I see y'all. I see y'all out here talking y'all shit. I see, but
I agree. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's not like they lied about it. But at the end of the day, I got the trenches over the bricks easily.
it,
That, just because a lot of people didn't watch it doesn't mean the talent's not there. The talent's clearly there. And
but it
I shout out
depends.
to Easy,
It
huh?
depends on how many. It depends on how many battlers we're talking, because as far
7
as I
now.
know, these people are officially trenches. That's
Z the
Prezi,
dropout,
Z the Dropout,
number ones.
Jay Moore,
Uh huh.
Tex,
Yep.
Muwap,
Those are your only 5.
Zan.
Okay.
So that's 6. I forget if somebody else. But that's 6 people officially that I know that's trenches.
For sure.
And most of those are up and comers. Like I would say, not necessarily. Well, yeah, they're in the same position as the bricks, because the bricks are still up and comers too.
Yeah.
Some of them are well-known bricks because of who they've been able to battle, and as far as their
How
homelies and
long they've been
travel and get
there?
decent
Yep.
plays and
Yep.
shit like that. But they're still up and comers. Now, as far as like the bricks is concerned, I mean, they got some hitters over there. K Venom's fire.
Very.
Infrared the General's dope.
Shout out to Infrared. But does Infrared beat Jay Moore?
757 caution.
Mm-hmm.
That she probably would battle Zan.
Because whoever's battling Z the dropout losing. We know that.
See, when you get to Muwop, J Moore, Z the drop, yeah, I don't.
It gets dark.
I'm not gonna sit there and say it gets dark,
Huh?
but I'm not gonna. I'm not. What I'm saying is the bricks might not be as easy as the bricks think it is. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying any league you put up with 7 against the trenches, it's not gonna look good.
Now I don't know. I don't know if the trenches got a 7. That's my whole thing. I know they got 6.
Okay, for 6, they're gonna win 4-2. I don't see nobody 3-3 in them or 4-3 or 4-2 in them.
I don't know who's who. I don't know who over there can beat Jay Moore.
Or Z.
Man,
Come on, man. It could
yeah.
be we go hard. It don't matter.
And I'm trying to be civil because you know how I feel about them. I don't
Yeah.
really fuck with Z to drop out like
We
that,
even
bro.
go we can
But I'm
go we
trying to be
go
civil
hard.
about the shit, bro. I ain't
Trenches
gonna
versus we
lie.
go hard. Trenches versus Battle Academy. Trenches versus Gates of the Garden. Trenches versus you name the team.
Well, I do know OSBL and Gates of the Garden is doing the league versus league. We'll talk
That's
about that
dope.
on the next show. I actually got the visual for it, but uh everything was, pretty much Wody with us and the awards and shit like that. So that's where, obviously a good part of our time was spent on that shit. But
Yeah. My bad, bro. My
so no,
bad.
no, no, that's not nothing bad at all. That's not nothing bad at all. We'll get into the other because that they only just made like one announcement. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
So it ain't nothing like that's so we good. Trust me, we good. We good. We good. We good. But the trenches versus the bricks is interesting.
It can
The,
be. It definitely can be.
I definitely because no, I
It
mean,
matters the matchups. That's what
the matchups matter, but
that's
I
what's gonna
do
matter.
know this for sure. It is going down because I do know in the space I was in, Wing did say that she was talking to Easy, and her and Easy had conversations. So
It
trust
gotta
me,
be in a
this is
neutral.
going
It
to
gotta be
be in the
neutral.
works.
It gotta be a neutral grounds, bro. It gotta be somewhere. I don't even care if it's Michigan. Like
Well,
I don't care if it's
how that I wouldn't say that's neutral because the trenches has been over there.
right.
So
Oh, they have.
yeah, that's where they had the second round of the tournament at.
Oh, dang.
That's where that where
Um.
Shotty P was on the card.
Yep. 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 Um.
And you don't say Miami because that's where the third round is for trenches.
I would say like Vegas.
I would say like Atlanta or something like that. But RBE's known down there though.
Right.
So
It gotta be somewhere mutual, bro, for it so it to be fair for both sides.
I don't even think that really matters no more, bro, based on a lot of shit that I've been seeing in this motherfucking culture. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mm.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Because bullpen versus Philly. Well, I won't say versus Philly, but bullpen versus trenches, that was in Philly. There was no neutral ground.
That's true.
You feel me? So, and John accepted that with no problems. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention Bad News battled over in Philly a few times. Riggs battled in Philly. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but
you
that's what I'm saying. It's not neutral though, because when it came down to trenches having the it was a judge battle,
mhm.
and the girl said, I'm going with Philly no matter what."
Oh yeah, that that's the Philly biasness.
That right? So that's what I'm saying. I want it to be neutral.
Well, that yeah.
It's stuff like that, especially if y'all gonna bet or anything
And
like that.
now let me ask you this: if you're doing a league versus league, right?
Yep.
So you got, so let's say you do a 5 battles league versus league. Do you think that you should have that those battles should be judged?
Hell yeah.
Okay, I agree.
Especially for
Especially if you're
bragging
doing a league
rights.
versus league.
Especially bragging rights. You better, or you
Yeah.
can't just. Oh, we won. No, we won. Nope. You got to go down to. There got to be a official say like, up, we're up one. Oh, it's two to
Now,
one.
if you're doing a league versus league, so that means you're gonna do you're obviously in conjunction with whatever league that you're doing it with. Pause if needed.
Yep.
Now, how do you determine or where you're gonna get the judges from in that type of situation?
You, the two owners, go together and towards the media outlets, or go somewhere where you know that it's not biased.
Mm-hmm.
Even though battle rap, you're gonna, as a fan, you're gonna be biased regardless. You like a certain way people rap at somebody. Regardless, you have your own type that you like, but you want to make it where it's somebody that's, I don't know, like unbiased more. And I think the winners should get the footage.
Really?
Yeah, I think the winner, it should go to that YouTube channel.
Wow. That, you know what? I never even thought about it like that. Like the winner of the league versus league, like that footage should, like whatever.
Drop something in
Like
their league.
so are you, wait a minute, are you saying like, so out of 5 battles that the whatever league wins 3, all the battles get dropped on that
Every single
channel,
one that goes on that
or
channel.
do you go by whoever wins the battle?
Nope.
So
All because it's a league versus league. It's not an individual versus individual. So, yeah, that's what you're putting it on, because you're not taking it out. You're not doing it off of, oh, y'all become my league. It's not like
mhm,
that. But the most credible thing I would say, because it makes your league more beneficial. You put it on your channel, on your YouTube channel, so it drops whenever you want it to drop.
okay, okay, I respect that. Yo, Squad Cash TV, you already know what's going down, my man. Springz TV. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We definitely rock with y'all. We up out of here. Peace.
Hey.